A combination of high tax structure, debatable import duty policies, age-old legislations, lack of duty protections coupled with the overall economic slowdown presents a grim outlook for the plastics industry. Let us see what Budget 2023 is to offer to the polymers and petrochemicals industry. In this segment, we will be featuring the thoughts and expectations of the industry experts who will share their knowledge and provide valuable perspective on the future of the polymers and petrochemicals industry. Mr. Arvind Mehta, Director of Welset Plast, shared his thoughts on the upcoming Budget 2023 and the expectations for the polymers and petrochemicals industry. Let's listen in to what Mr. Mehta has to say. Mr. Mehta, what are your 2-3 biggest expectations from the Budget 2023 and what should be the priorities for the plastic industry?
See, we are having a good growth. Even during COVID, we had the growth. As far as the packaging industry is concerned, we want a level playing field from the our competitors rather. Number one is that we are capable, but the problems are that is our raw material status. That is today the duty on raw material is 7.5%, and it can remain 7.5 or less. That is our point, but it should not increase. That is our point, because shortage of the raw material is very, very common, and price hike and variations and everything that we have to bear the brunt. Secondly, the finished goods import duty should be hiked to 20%. That is our wish list. Because we have found out with a study, AIPMA study, that 36,500 crore finished goods are imported every year, and that we have submitted to Government of India all the list by name wise, 553 items. They are the major one. So there is a very good scope for import replacement. So this is the opportunity, golden opportunity for the converters. So to remain competitive, the import duty on the finished goods is, if raised, means it should be raised from 10 to 20, then it will make more effective the local people, local manufacturers. That is one thing. Second thing, we would like to support Modi government's some press release recently that you make rules. He has addressed to the bureaucracy that you make the rules which is compliant with the comfort of the manufacturers. See, manufacturers are honest, but they should not be tangled in the jugglery of the laws, rather something like that. Today MSME is as far as now I am coming to environment, that EPR, which is a hot burning issue. See, SUP government has banned, we have accepted, yes, okay. Now as far as the EPR concerned, industry is ready to follow it, yes, okay, we will go for. But EPR, that portal is very, very difficult for any small man to address. That means to enter and do everything. They are having 9 pages and everything. Make the life of the people simple, not the complicated. You see, it doesn't mean that you make it complicated. See, 85% of the industry or 90% is MSME. Then you call them MSME, large scale, MSME, medium scale, small scale, tiny scale. They are at par in this one. Following the rules. That is not correct. That is not correct. You people, larger people have the staff and everything, they will do. Why the small people? That means what we request the government to simplify the portal of the registration as far as the EPR is concerned, number one. Number two, the small scale, that means micro and small units, should be out of the purview of this EPR. This is our point. So then the things will follow in a right way. Otherwise, you make everything by, it is on the GST line and this everything, it becomes very cumbersome. Otherwise, we have the solid growth behind us and will be growing further, no issue as such.
According to you, Mr. Mehta, what steps should government take to make the domestic plastic industry more dynamic and globally competitive?
AIPMA is going in that direction only. The point what happens, that the step taken is that we have found out the import replacement. Import replacement means opportunity is here. So opportunity for everybody, that is machinery maker as well as the raw material people. According to our study, around 16,000 machines are needed. Number one, extrusion machine, blow molding, injection molding, something like that. And one polymer plant of 4 million tons or like that we can consume. That is the story. So incentives should be given to the converters on that line, the financial incentives. Some incentive is there, then people will work. Some protection is there, it will work. So according to us, there should be some financial incentive to them, as well as it can be recycling industry also should be backed by incentives. So the things will work in a right direction. Number one, the quality of our entrepreneurs, they are very good. They have this one. Now technology is also with them. AIPMA is also helping them with MTech, that means technology center and everything. So they can get the best of the best things, and the product design, then anything 3D and everything, that is helping. So we don't have any issue. Only government has to support us financially as and when required. This is the story, you see. So there is an export competitiveness is very good for us. That means once our quality is accepted throughout the world. That is the basic point. In my own company, I am selling around 50% exports. So that is also a plus point for us. That means I am also MSME. So many people like me are there, who are there, and they are competitive in the world market. So this is possible. But there is a needs to be support, simplification, support to the MSE, not verbal, but on the paper. That means on the portal or whatever you call it.
Thank you, Mr. Mehta, for joining with us. For more stories on plastics and petrochemicals, stay tuned to Polymer Update.